West Town, y'all know what time it is.
Yeah. Handsome and almost handsome. Coming on stage together. Yeah. I'm gonna tell, and I don't recall comedy show. Atlanta Comedy Theater, October 24th, 25th. Woody make his debut, premiere stage on comedy stage doing stand up. Y'all come see if he funny or not.
Y'all heard? Pull up. What? Where you going? Huh? Yeah? You going? No, you can't go over there, boys. There's no girls over there.
Daddy.
Yes, sir. Start.
Woody. Why they got this gate around this apartment? They finna turn them down?
They just remodeled him right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 656, man. We finna dedicate Christmas to this neighborhood over here. We'll catch them other kids, but yeah, we dedicate over here. Yeah.
So YSL Woody and Charleston White is back cool again, right? Charleston White ain't online making fun about his kid, making fun about his accident. They're talking about doing shows together, Handsome and Almost Handsome, the I'm Going to Tell tour. And Charleston always says that, he's playing a character. He says a lot of disparaging things that I don't like. I don't like when he do those things. But I think that Charleston is also very intelligent. Like, he can say some real intelligent things at times, too. And it's, I think it's a good thing because a lot of these young kids, they out here crashing out. They wilding out. They think it's cool to shoot up everything and just throw their life away. And I think that even like Young Thug and YFN Lucci and all these guys, a lot of these guys that was once beefing, if they can come together and be cool, maybe that could translate into the streets. And a lot of these young kids coming up, they could transform their mind to want to be cool. But it wasn't always this way. Charleston at one time was talking like this.
Yeah, I was very fond of Woody. And we got a great chemistry online. But offline, we ain't the kind of that can run parallel in life together.
It wasn't a business beef, right?
Nah, hell nah, it ain't no business beef. Yeah. It ain't no beef. It's just I can't f with a like you. It's people who work with each other that don't like each other, can't stand each other. But boy, they talk to each other when they see each other at work. Just a little time I done been with Woody, homie. In the bookings I done made off $100,000 just off me and him being on screen together. It's only so much you can do together if y'all ain't on the same page before you diminish the value of what y'all do together. So he and I done something together that caught the attention of some networks. Paramount. They reached out to one of the platforms who we've been dealing with and said, hey, we got some good money in the bag for some. But this one guy is kind of running his value into the ground.
Yeah.
So the network's saying, hey, you guys got great chemistry. I say, cool. For whatever reason, I don't know if they can communicate with him and his team properly. Cool. I said, man, let me talk to him. So when I hit him up, so he seems sound and intelligent. Yeah, man, let's make it happen. Yeah. And when it was time to make it happen,
it went left.
Yeah. At that point, man, ain't no more for us to do.
So I think little YSL Woody is conflicted a little bit. He knows he's at the stage of his life where he's been given second and third chances, and he's trying to do right. And at times, he has glimpses of still wanting to be a thug. Then he has glimpses of trying to do right. And, he got his babies. And, he has people in his ear on both sides, right? And he's conflicted. So now when he links back up with Charleston White and he wants to do the right thing, there's people online that don't like that because, listen, you got a lot of demons out here. And all the demons ain't W, folks. Some demons is our people, too. They look just like you. They come just like you, right? And they with deception. They don't want positivity. They love seeing black boys dying and black mothers crying and abandoned fathers, and because that's all they know. Anything outside of that is uncomfortable. If it ain't drama or trauma, they don't want it, right? So Woody, y'all know he deals with things in his head, like he ain't right all the way up top. So when he gets the pushback, he responds like this.
What happened? It comes out. All right. Thanks to Trap, Roy lost. Seti Nash tried to expose it. It didn't work because Seti Nash was kind of scared. You feel what I'm saying? Like I told Seti Nash, you expose me, you better expose Boosie, you better expose Thug, because you're picking sides, bro. and I lose respect for you, Sid Nash. When I pick my mind up about a person, I'm gonna ride with you to the end. But when you start showing me you pick a side, we got a problem. Sid Nash said, you know what? You right, Woody. You is right, bro. And you know what, bro? I try not to do this because I got respect for these people. I said, Sid Nash, I understand that, but this is a business, bro. You don't treat one and different from how you treat the other. If you're gonna do that to me, you need to do that to them. You need to do that to them. You need to do that to them. So however y'all gonna do me, y'all need to do them the same way. Everybody who unfollow me from Atlanta, who talking stuff about me, think about it. I the one had to defend these for all y'all people who ain't never been through nothing in life that think y'all can voice y'all opinion on this. The best thing I can ever do is live for me, to be able to live for my kids. So if I am putting the money before the stupidity or the violence, then so what? Y'all the only one mad. But if I be stupid and please y'all internet here, put my hands on the man, go to jail, and miss out on the opportunity to elevate and grow in life, I hurt my kids more. So for everybody who want to put they coming up under my page, voicing their opinion, I ain't asked for it. Keep yourself. Feel how y'all want to feel. Y'all don't support me in no way. I ain't seen none of y'all that like the comment or put the comments. No one supported me. Fuck you and whoever feels the type of way. I ain't going back to jail. I'm gonna make decisions that's good for me and that's good for my kids. My kids ain't gonna want for nothing. Feel how y'all want to feel.
So we all saw Woody when he was on, live on stage, in court, and how he was playing real stupid. He's not as dumb as people think he is, right? We saw, and see, I take this person because, I have my organization, Urban Nerves, here in the city of Philadelphia, man, working with these young kids. Every year, my city and cities with population over 1 million, we lead in homicides every year. More than Chicago, more than New York, more than LA. It's Philadelphia, man. These kids blowing each other away, and we out here. So when I see Woody talking the way that he's talking, I'm all supportive of it, and I just hope that they can keep it this way, right? And he put out this heartfelt message that Charleston White sent to him when he got in the accident, because Charleston always says that way he's playing a role. Well, the reason why you see them together now is because Charleston reached out to him when he got into that accident. And, he's going to, in this clip that I'm about to play now, he's going to explain what Charleston said and how he was so taken aback. He couldn't even respond back because he didn't know what to say.
Charles White sent a powerful message to me, man. And it really meant a lot to me. Got so many people. Okay. That nigga Charles White said, even Jesus felt and confessed the exact same feeling you feel right now. Obedience over sacrifice. God has his hands on your daughter. She's the legacy of God's grace upon your family bloodline. She'll be fine. And he say, many are called, but only a few are chosen. God chose you because you can fulfill his will and purpose. You can only be made strong in your times of weakness. God is strengthening you, fam. You inspire me in ways you can't imagine. If you quit, then it'll affect my faith in God. Charles White told me if I quit, it'll affect his faith in God. He said, you'll become a God light unto the world. You can't quit if you wanted to. You're already submitted to the calling. Even Jesus. Look, Charles White DM me all that on Instagram. I didn't even know how to respond back, so I didn't respond.
So like I said, Atlanta has a lot of crime, man. It's bad in Atlanta, man. It's not good, right? And in an interview with, I don't know this brother's name, but YSL Woody, he was asked, what could be done to bring peace to Atlanta, and he was saying that if YF and Lucci, his crew, and Young Thug's crew was to shake hands and make peace, you'd be surprised what that can do in Atlanta, bringing people together. Listen, they got everything on cameras. But you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna pause for that one first, right? Because we're gonna break that down. But a lot of these young people are influenced the same way I was influenced in the 80s by watching the Dope Boys of the 80s. And I saw the cars, I saw the girls that they had. I was influenced by that, right? By my time come the early 90s and all through the 90s when it was my turn, we ran wild because I was emulating what I saw before me and the environment that I was in. So if we can get them to peace out, he's saying, man, it could change a lot. This how that went down.
images. Who do you think has the biggest influence on the youth growing up here in the city of Atlanta?
In the city of Atlanta, right now, I think that if two people come together, it'll change Atlanta forever. Doug and Lucci. I think that when they both come home, because God have all the power, last say so. When they both come home, if they can show the world, because it's bigger than the community in Atlanta now. If they show the world that they can come together and put their differences behind them, if they have any. I don't know if they got any problems with each other or what, but if they can show the world that they can shake each other's hand and give each other a hug and go their own way and get their money and not be nothing with that, I think that would change our community in every parts of the United States and other countries too.
But most importantly, here in the city of Atlanta.
We're gonna love each other on every side to see that.
Yeah, definitely.
If we go back to the old Atlanta.
So I'll say this to like a lot of you young people, they got everything now on the grid, bro. They see everything. You're not getting away with nothing. They see it all and they coming for you. You think that you're gonna be running wild, doing what you want to do, and there's not gonna be no accountability for it. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. They gonna come take the, they see everything. They see you when you coming out your house, get in your car with your weapon on the highway or wherever you're going, driving to the violent scene. When you do what you do, when you get away, they got you. They got you hook, line, and sinker. You're not getting away with it, right? So like all this wanting to be a real N-word and a bad B and online, showing your rags, claiming your gangs, telling on yourself, putting yourself in the gang file. Why? Like it's over for that, man. It's over. Those days is over. The urban criminal is obsolete. That's why my thing is called urban nerds. The urban criminal is obsolete, man. They gentrifying where you live at. Those days are over with. So we got to get to these youth, man, and wake these young people up, man, and so that way we can begin to make the change. So shout out to Woody. I hope that him and Charleston can link up and do something positive, and it don't turn into an online spectacle, man. Just constantly feeding the algorithm a bunch of garbage. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man, about this, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.